my name is Amanda. I also go by Queen Bee Crafts on social media and 2006_Mandy on braceletbook. Today in this video, I'm going to show you all of the keychains that I have made over the past 3 years, minus all of the ones that I've sold and given away. I love making starbursts, and there was a pink and there was a blue one in this set, but I assume I sold it. These are my embroidered keychains, which I made in 2021 during the pandemic. This was going to be a mandala flower, but then the part up here separated and it wouldn't go inward together. So it just turned out that I thought it would be nice to put on a keychain hook, so I did, because I had no other use for this otherwise. But now I think it's a pretty keychain with the silver threads. I don't know if you can tell, but I made it like in 2020 when I was just a beginner, so I don't really have a lot of experience with it. So these two keychains, I was intending on making a full rainbow collection, but then I never got to it. There was a pink one which is missing because I gave it to a relative, but I love them a lot, especially the silver threads. They're tiny keychains, but they're simple to make. I mean, simple as in they're small. They were very time consuming and very annoying to do all those color switches. These are my fruit keychains. I had a watermelon one too, but once again I sold it like half of my other stuff because I did a craft sale last year and I had a lot of fun and I'm planning to do it again. So really love this pattern. I don't remember who came up with it, but it's nice. It's a vertical wave and then it has the dots. So this one's pineapple inspired. This one was pineapple inspired and this one was lemon inspired. Correction. Look at how cute this keychain is. It's a bear holding a strawberry. I love it so much. So these are simple chevron keychains which I made. They're not really good. I can show you up close. It's not very good, like the knots and stuff. Probably because I made it in like 2021 when I was still in an intermediate stage. Like I wasn't as good as I am now, but I wasn't as terrible as I was when I started. I'll show you the other one. This one isn't as bad. It's just really tight and like not very flimsy. I love this keychain so much. I made it last year right before Christmas time, and it was super simple because I just used up my scrap threads and decided to embroider a simple flower onto it. I love it a lot. It was really quick to make. It took me less than an hour. I'll be straight up honest with you. I only made these two keychains because it was a part of the official braceletbook challenge, but I love them both so much, especially this one. The balloon one with the happy face is my favorite. I know that this is a very tiny keychain and only has 12 base strings, which is not a lot because I usually have 18 to 20 base strings on each of my keychains, but it's a wave. It was simple, didn't take too long, and I love it. Like all my other keychains. I love all my keychains, or at least most of them. These keychains were a part of a set which had red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, and brown, and probably black and white too if I recall properly. But I sold all the other ones that were in this set, so these are what are left. I used sparkly black DMCA 12 thread for this keychain, so it's probably one of my top favorites, like the balloon one that I was talking about too. And I also did the clean alpha back technique on this. Sorry. So it's definitely one of my favorites. This is my donut keychain. I didn't really like it, and so I ended up finishing it earlier than I expected. It was going to be a bracelet, but I decided I didn't want it to go to waste, so I turned it into a keychain instead. So these are my Mickey Mouse keychains. Back in December, my family went on a Disney cruise, which I loved. And so I decided to make everyone in my family a keychain that was Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse. But I started with the original pattern, modified it as I did not like how it turned out. So then I modified and made my own pattern version of it, which is on braceletbook by the way too. These are Rag Rub Flip Flop Alpha keychains. Sorry, I'm gonna keep on messing that up. But I love them because they're just using scrap threads. They're my neon scrap threads from neon bracelets. So that means they match my bracelets, which is pretty cool. And then the back is also clean too, so it's kind of a reversible keychain, which I love a lot. This is a vertical wave keychain. It's similar to my fruit ones, except for it doesn't have the dots in it, and I just use metallic threads. It's not my favorite, especially because the bottom is like very crooked, if you can tell. And this is the back. Today, personally, I would have done way better of a job, so that way it could have been a double-sided keychain if I were to remake it, but I made it a long time ago. This Christmas tree sunset pattern is so pretty. I'm so glad I made it, and I'm very grateful to have seen it on Braceletbook. This was a part of the official February challenge last year on Braceletbook, and I really liked it, so I decided to make it. This was one of my first keychains ever, and I really love it. I am so jealous that I gave it to my mother to use on her, what's it called, computer bag. The back isn't the nicest, I should probably fix it up, but the ending is so perfect, and for being one of my first keychains, it's like literally one of the nicest keychains I've ever made. Like the threads are so soft, it looks so nice, the edges are like so straight, even though it's not that great, but like it's still way better than half the keychains I make today. I think it is pretty obvious here which one of these keychains was used, because I made this one for myself, and then my mother loved it so much that she wanted one, so I decided that I wasn't going to give her this one, but that I was going to make her this one. And it did at one point look like this one, but then she put it on her purse and she's used it so many times that she loved it so much that you can obviously tell that it's been used. It's like very flimsy, very thin, strings are breaking at the top, you know. These are my neon wave keychains. I'm not sure if you can tell what they are, but it's a sun with the waves in front of it with the white. The pink one isn't as obvious. They're kind of old. I made them in like 2021, so they aren't the nicest, but the back looks pretty good even though I didn't use the clean alpha technique. The edges are pretty straight except for this one. They're the same thing, just this one was older and this one was newer. Or maybe it was vice versa, I don't remember. This is one of my most recent keychains. I love it so much and that I put it on my backpack. But then, the day I brought it to school, I spilled juice everywhere on top of my backpack and it stained this keychain, so that's what that pinkish stain there is. But other than that, it's a really nice keychain. No clue why I made this keychain. I made it in 2021. It's very tiny, very thin. I probably should have made one more wave. I made it in the car, I remember that. I like this keychain except for the fact that you can't really differentiate the yellow from the white and the pink up there. But it's supposed to be a pastel rainbow with clouds and stars in the sky.
To end this video, I'm going to show you some of the keychains that I have made in the past that I do not currently have in my collection because I've either sold or given it away. And that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and have a great day.